got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The give on the counter. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Reed. Left side is Owens. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Drives inside. Spins away from the defender. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down. And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Play fake, Reed. Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Escapes the sack. There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Once he got some room, it was over.
And there's more of an art to this than you know. Like, to stick the ball in the belly of the running back and read a defender perfectly. They bite on the running back. QB makes the right read in Palmer. It's nice to have those wheels to go all the way down the field and punch it in for 6.
Yeah, David, this is a coaching staff that wants him to run the football. Sometimes it's going to be design runs. Sometimes it's going to be scrambles in the passing game. But the RPO is another way that he can hurt your defense with that speed you're talking about. Great decision to keep it. Nice job taking it all the way to the house.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. Throwing Reed. Under pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Right side, it's Horton. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. From the gun on third down, Reed. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped shorter than 25. First play of this drive. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Makes the grab on the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out from the 35. The Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Back open in the middle. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. We reach the break, and Texas A&M leads it. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Give to the back. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Making the adjustment on the play. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. And the Pirates need to pick it up on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it. 1st down and more. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted to 4th down to keep the drive going. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Turns it upfield. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go back to the ground. Here's a little room there. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, East Carolina. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Aggies sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball. But they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Long way to go on second down. Looking for room. It's Owens. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Running the ball's in the Aggies' DNA. I mean, that dates back to the Junction Boys.
It's the physicality. They find those guys up front that can make holes, and I think that's when you've seen the great A&M teams. Really good offensive line, paving the way for those backs and those great teams they've had.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Reed. Look out! Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
They'll run it on the counter. Defense all over it.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Quick step and go. Running through contact. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Reed to throw. In traffic, it's Riley. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabs it in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Owens. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Powers inside. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be fourth down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take it in for 6 more points.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage, having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
Pulls it, fired complete. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Out of the gun to give to the back.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making his first move. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds.
Personal foul.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on fourth down. Setting up the screen.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Pirates have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He's looking at this as a free play. Wants to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Intercepted! intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Reed. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Gonna run it. It's Owens. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Fires immediately. Breaks into the open. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Aggies. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And he's going to bring this one out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the 1st down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The sure hands, it's Allen. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the 2nd half. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Ollie, what's the story as we start this 2nd half?
I caught up with Coach Elko coming out of the locker room at the half. They are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Out wide right, it's Graver. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. Throwing Reed. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Going to the run, it's Owens. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies! And the pummeling has started.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They just keep firing. Got it. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And his throw is incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Looking to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and... Right on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unload.